Why people buy overrated brands. We live in a world of people choosing specific brands over cheaper brands that do the exact same thing, or decide to go to the more recognizable fast food joint over the local restaurant nearby that's probably more healthy and tastes better anyways. But that doesn't matter if the brand's not known. Get your clout up, buddy.
Hey man, if it ain't McDonald's or Starbucks, I'm not having it. Simple as that.
And don't get me wrong, I understand why people say this. I mean, it makes sense. It's just called brand loyalty. It's like the option where you have the choice to buy a Nike shoe or a Reebok shoe. Depending who you are, of course. You're probably most likely going to choose the Nike shoe, because Nike excelled in adapting to the new generation, while the other lacks a clear brand identity. They identify the Nike brand like its family. I mean, damn, the amount of ads I saw on that shoe brand was so crazy. I bought a Nike pair for myself, I'm gonna keep it real. Even though majority of those sports shoes are all the same and gets the job done at the end of the day. People at this very moment will talk crazy about you for not even shaming or even saying the brand sucks, but just simply criticizing the brand or service that they purchase. They will defend their brand to their grave, like how these kids meet right their favorite rapper. We gotta remember, just because something is known doesn't mean it's always good. Or better yet, you may not like it personally. Everyone has a different opinion. That's like trying to believe critics when they say the movie is dog shit, don't watch that, and you may be missing out on a banger the whole time. Or with buying subscriptions like Disney Plus, ESPN, Netflix, etc. You buy what you want to watch what fits for your personality. Humans like to think they're rational about their purchases, even though they're not. I mean, goddamn, all these subscriptions you're buying, you're not even watching the shit. Even with me, I'm not perfect. I remember buying transactions to buy clothes in a video game just so I wouldn't look like a bot. I didn't want to feel left out. We just accept the reality that we should follow the trends and buy what everyone else is buying, or what we see on TV because we think it's normal, or in general it's just easier compared to exploring what you may actually like, but worry about being judged from society for liking that thing. But you gotta remember, you can't please everybody. Yet we still try to, like some dummies. Like, why do we do this? Maybe we'll overgrow this phase and reality will hit for us when we get older. Maybe not, who knows. I remember people clowning anime kids, and now it's just become more mainstream than ever, with people buying anime related clothes thinking that shit dripped just to try to adapt. Even with Crocs, when people thought it was goofy, but then they saw celebs wearing it. Now everybody in school got them on and brought their prices up. Whatever seems cool to the agenda, they'll follow. I mean, bro, who cares if it's a fashion trend? People like me bought them because they were comfy. But I swear, bro, when it comes to brands, they take it to the extreme. By the way, before that one annoying teacher's pet comments, hey bro, don't tell people what they can and cannot spend. The fuck? Really? Like, low bro, okay, I didn't ask. But nah, seriously, all jokes aside, you can buy whatever you want at the end of the day. It's your life. Duh, obviously. If anything, I'm really talking about the ones who complain about their bills that needs to be paid, or try to quote unquote boss up this year and work on their financial problems when they're the freaking problem. A little spark of motivation lasts for a day, and then they go on a shopping spree like nothing ever happened. For the rich homies, if they want to go towards debt, or they just trying to treat themselves well, that's fine. Go for it. Shit, I think almost everybody's done that for themselves. They're not the average guy worrying about whether they're able to afford food or paying rent for the next month. Literally, it's gotten so bad that someone made a whole Netflix show exposing the lifestyle of ordinary people spending their entire life savings on brands and all types of BS, and they try to fix their habits. These insane money spenders are just a different breed. Back then, we paid certain services and products for actual needs. All people cared about back then was buying food to eat and stop our stomach from growling, have a roof over our head, or at least a decent place to stay at, and some power for our daily needs. And then technology started growing rapidly. Companies became smarter marketing wise, and social media changed the mindsets of a lot of people. Even happened to me at one point. Now people buy items just to take a picture on IG trying to validate random NPCs, or even worse, buy a random white t-shirt with a few words on it, and the price of that shirt will cost more than your rent. But that doesn't matter, it's Gucci. Like, bruh, okay buddy, for sure. Don't forget the kids who were trying to show off that Louis bag to school. Like my brother in Christ, good for you. Because I can go to a random store right now and buy a nice looking bag to hold all my crap for 1/5 the cost. Like, I'm chilling, I ain't trying to get scammed now. What is you talking about? But hey man, do what you want. There'll be these kids flexing it way too much and then they get robbed and cry about it. At least it's a bag, so it's somewhat useful regardless. What's worse in my opinion is paying for a Prada paperclip for $500. Now that's bananas. Like, dog, I'm sorry, but you're not convincing me why I should buy this. I don't give a fuck if the name's on it. The name's probably written super tiny where I can barely read it. Like, seriously, why would anyone pay that? I don't care if you're rich or poor. Their brain cells gotta be fried to think this is a smart investment. In today's consumer-driven society, there's an increase for individuals to seek validation and impress others through the use of overrated brands and material possessions. And sure, I get it, as humans we like nice things or feel we deserve the best that life offers us, especially if we can afford it. Now for me personally, I wouldn't mind chilling in an apartment looking like this, especially if I'm single. I see all these people on Twitter complaining about it, but what else do you need? This is the perfect room. I see all these broke people buying places that they can barely afford, and buy all this furniture just trying to impress their parents when they come over, when they can barely afford food or have hot water in their place anyways. They find I kept talking about some, oh yeah, I'm in my self-improvement era, so I take constant cold showers. Shut your goofy ass up. Like, I promise y'all can level up on your own time. You don't need to buy the most expensive place yet. Whether it be showing off expensive clothes like Gucci, flexing the latest Apple products, or indulging in the many tastes of Starbucks coffee drinks, we try to understand the perspective of why these people buy these products and personal fulfillment. But now let's get into the root of it all, company's marketing team. Because at the end, nobody would even consider buying this brand or even know about it before having it implemented into their brain forever to remember. Like, do y'all ever have that one commercial that's stuck in your head that you can never forget? They do that on purpose, especially in a psychological standpoint. They know exactly what they're doing, trying to offer items that'll have young money spenders to get hyped about, while also making sure it's simple for young people to remember and make them believe that they need to buy this product or else they're missing out. Oh my god, everyone's buying this, I gotta buy it too! This video was inspired by me going to this building with the food court, and one of the brands they had was Starbucks. And I just find it so crazy how many people lined up for this coffee shop. The line was looking longer than my chicken, especially for the fact when there were so many other options near them. But a good 90% of the people in the area went to that store in particular. Yeah, addicted to that Starbucks. I may piss some people off for saying this, but I don't understand the hype. I'm sorry, just my opinion. I heard the prices are crazy compared to buying a normal coffee at a coffee place. They're simply just iconic now to do whatever they want. Even I can respect that. They have their little quirky, unique names for their drink sizes. Their influence is unmatched. Some people can't even name another coffee place at this point. Starbucks is like the fast food of coffee. The corporation is genius for not trying to stand out as having the best coffee, but trying to stand out as giving the best experience and being relatable to the youth, or at least the way they be showing it in their ads. But we need to speak on arguably the main brand that can literally appeal and make anyone buy their product. Apple. Holy bro. The way they trigger these adults' minds to buy their little baby an iPad to play games on, making kids in school want to buy iPhones since they saw so many Android and Apple memes. They don't want to get cooked. Majority of the American population uses an iPhone. If you ask out a girl nowadays and she wants to FaceTime, you have an Android, just give it up. I'm praying for you, my brother in Christ. When everyone and their mother has an iPhone, it's like, why wouldn't you want one? But then again, I wouldn't bash someone for not having an iPhone. If you have a phone to call someone, that's all you really need. You're chilling. But they were really cooking it up back in the day, having every drop actually being unique and having change. Now they got y'all buying Apple watches. They'd be like, buy the new iPhone right now. Don't be a loser. Buy it right now. You're better off waiting like 5 years to see an actual major change. I'm not even saying that to make you not spend money on Apple, because I legit use Apple products myself. I'm using an iPhone to record this video as we speak. But just don't get bummed out when you don't see a change when you buy a phone every year. And you're like, damn, I really just wasted all that money for nothing. Wasting bread, and people won't even care about your new phone after the next year. As consumers, the best we can do is be aware of the influence brands hold. And think about why you're buying this product or brand. Does it connect with you? Are you trying to support the brand? And that's the beauty of brands. They make you stand out from your unique differences of your identity. We are all brands that buy whatever fits for us. But yeah, like I said, it's your decision what you want. Comment down below how you feel about mainstream brands. If you want to interact with me, I'll put my social media and Discord link down in the description below. Once we hit 1K followers on the gram, I'm going to be doing a small giveaway for y'all. Cause y'all been showing mad love, bro, I ain't gonna lie. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, post notifications on to know I drop another video. Stay blessed and I'm out of here.
If you enjoyed today's video, go check out this random video and follow socials to keep up to date with Jeffrey Blessed.